Hey there, Capricorn. How you doing? My name is Sherilyn, and I am here to do your weekly bonus reading, which is late, but I'm still here. So we're going to go ahead and do it. This one is all signs. So that's what we're doing. Okay, this one's for my Capricorns, Capricorns, Capricorns. Alrighty. Let's see what you get. Okay, if you're a Capricorn and you are currently dealing with an Aries, I've got the Page of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So this Aries is viewing you as somebody who they feel like there's a new opportunity with. This opportunity seems loosely attached to money in some way, so it could be a work opportunity or somebody you know through work. I think that the Aries is trying to gain clarity on where they stand in the situation. They're not really sure about where you stand, I guess you could say. So they're trying to gain clarity. This looks like it holds promise if this is something you're interested in, okay? Definitely looks like somebody who would like to try to get something more going with you than what is currently there. Okay. If you are a Capricorn currently dealing with a Taurus, I have the Hermit and the Queen of Cups. So the Taurus is viewing you as somebody who is very maternal, very loving, intuitive, all the way to being almost psychic. But right now they're viewing you as somebody who has opted to pull your energy back out of the dynamic, whatever the kind of dynamic that is between the two of you. You pulled your energy back to try to reassess the situation. So something here obviously made you feel unsafe or triggered you, and so that you have pulled your energy out of it. This feels like it could easily be like a miscommunication or something. So if this is something that you are interested in trying to fix, I think I would fix it sooner rather than later, you know. Feels more like a friendship to me than it does romantic, but at any rate, if you are a Capricorn dealing with a Gemini, I have the Four of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. So it looks as though this Gemini is viewing you as somebody who has been quite wounded, and you need time to heal from that. They feel as though that you're juggling something, like you're juggling, I don't know, you're juggling two things and having a very difficult time with it, and it's because you haven't taken the time out to heal over something separate. That sounds like I'm talking in circles, huh? But this feels more like a message of concern. This person is concerned that you need to take the time to heal something, okay? I don't know if I feel like this is romantic or not, but this is definitely somebody who's concerned about you. There you go. If you are a Capricorn dealing with a Cancer, I've got the King of Wands and then the Two of Wands. So this Cancer is viewing you as somebody who is very charismatic, a lot of fun to be around, always up for adventure, but somebody who's not necessarily looking to be tied down to anybody. You're not really looking to be restricted right now. With the Two of Wands, they feel as though you're at a crossroads where you get to decide which path you want to take to your future. I do believe that this Cancer is on one of those two paths. They're just unclear as to whether or not you're going to pick that path. If you are a Capricorn dealing with a Leo, I've got the King of Cups and the Seven of Wands. So this Leo is viewing you as somebody who is incredibly defensive, especially towards them right now. They also feel like you have a great deal of control over the emotions involved in the situation between the two of you. And I think they're a little bit frightened of what you might do with that, meaning that they feel as though they were too vulnerable and let you in and let you have too much control. If you are a Capricorn dealing with a Virgo, I've got the Four of Wands and the Seven of Cups. So the Four of Wands would say that you are a higher level soulmate for sure. That's how this Virgo is viewing you, as a higher level soulmate. They're viewing you as somebody right now who has a lot of options though. Not necessarily in love, if that's what kind of dynamic the two of you have, but you just have options in general, where you want to work, where you want to live, who you want to hang out with. You're very popular right now. I do believe that your surge in popularity makes this Virgo somewhat uncomfortable, okay? But that's just their problem. Okay, if you are a Capricorn dealing with a Libra, I have the High Priestess and then the Five of Swords. So this Libra is viewing you as somebody who's keeping very quiet, somebody who has secrets, somebody who is willing to fight to keep something secret or keep secrets. This Libra is viewing you as somebody that they don't trust is what's happening here, or you don't trust them. I'm not exactly clear on which way this goes, but for sure there's a lack of trust here and a lot of quietness, a lot of secrecy, quietness. There's just, there you go. There's a lot of mystery involved in this one right here. I don't think anybody's sure how the other person feels, and that's being done out of a defense mechanism or something. If you are a Capricorn dealing with a Scorpio, I've got the Five of Wands and the Chariot. The Scorpio is viewing you as somebody who they feel like there's a competition with. There's some sense of competition here. It doesn't even feel like it's an evil competition. It feels almost like friendly competition, but there's definitely, this could be like a sibling that you've always competed with. So it's not that they wish you bad. They still wish you well, but there's just a sense of competition here. The Chariot's all about, you know, forward motion and victory. There you go. I think they wish that for you no matter what, but they're still always in competition with you. If you are a Capricorn dealing with a Sagittarius, I've got the Justice card and the Strength card. So the Sagittarius is viewing you as somebody who has a ton of inner strength and somebody who is currently getting justice for something unjust that's been done to you, and it does feel like it was done by the Sagittarius. So the Sagittarius is kind of fearing the karma, I think, right now, that seems to be playing out. If you are a Capricorn dealing with another Capricorn, actually this is more like your future self giving your current self a message. You get the Nine of Cups and the Magician. Well, this one's pretty plain and simple there. You're trying to tell yourself, your future self is telling you right now that you have the ability to manifest your wish fulfillment. You just have to do it and believe in yourself, okay? If you are a Capricorn dealing with an Aquarius, I have the Eight of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. The Aquarius is viewing you as somebody who's all up in your head trying to hang on to something that no longer serves you, something that you need to let go of. If you are a Capricorn dealing with a Pisces, I get the Moon card and the Queen of Wands. Well, the Pisces is viewing you as being in the Queen of Wands, so they see you as somebody who's very sexy, somebody who can get what they want in life. With the Moon card, they don't feel like you are taking the time to see things around you clearly. I think one of the things they feel you're not bothering to see clearly is them. I think they would like to get some traction on something with you, and you don't seem to be on board with that or something. Okay? All right, so what do we get? For Saturday, you've got the Six of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Definitely some kind of recognition coming your way on Saturday, and with the Eight of Wands, there is communication, unexpected communication. Sunday, I've got you with the King of Pentacles and the Fool. I mean, you're standing firmly in boss energy on Sunday and taking a leap of faith towards something you want. So, all in all, I think this one's pretty good, Capricorn. This was pretty good. There you go. But at any rate, I hope this somehow helps or you found it entertaining. There you go. Take care.